Good morning, gentle yogis, and I'm sorry I'm about a minute or so starting a little late here this morning. So we're here for gentle yoga, and after that power yoga class I just taught, I really need some gentle yoga. So let's just go ahead and start on our backs this morning. Just start on your back. Oh, kind of take a little mini vinyasa here, a shavasana rather. So let's just press the back of the head down, lift your chest, let your shoulders rest on the floor. Take your feet a little wider, maybe to the outer edges of the mat, and let your feet just drop to the side, and then turn your palms up. Your arms can be down by your side, or they can be a little farther away as well. And again, just feeling where your shoulders are completely resting on the floor. And start to find your breath. So we draw the breath in through the nose and let it leave also through the nose. Just feel it. Draw the breath deep into the belly. Allow it to fill your ribs. Allow your chest to float up with the breath in. Let it leave slowly. Focusing only on the breath. And if a thought does pop into your mind, see if you can let it, just dismiss it, let it go. Gently draw yourself back to the breath. And start to bring your legs a little closer together. And maybe point your toes or press into your heels, either one. We're going to take those arms over your head. Take a deep breath in and allow yourself to stretch out. Oh, and then let it go with a big sigh. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, let it go. Good. All right, bring your arms around by your side. And we're going to draw our feet in close to our hips. Okay. Bring your left foot over your right knee and just flex that foot gently to release any tension in your knee. It kind of shrink wraps your knee. With your left hand, just begin to press gently into your thigh to feel the hips start to open. Try to release the hip. No muscle movement here, no muscle engagement. Then we're going to slide the left hand between your legs. Right hand comes around behind your thigh. Grab your hamstring and just pull that right leg in a little closer. If you're able, bring your hands to the shin just below your right knee and draw in. Again, relax your left hip. No muscle in that left hip. The only muscle in that leg should be in your left ankle as you flex the foot gently. And you don't even have to do that if your knee is okay. It just helps to relieve the knee if you feel a little, if it's a little touchy. Good. Now just release, but keep your ankle on top of your knee and open your arms. Walk your right foot a little to the left side of the mat and then just lift your hip and let it move also. Lower your legs to the right so that left foot comes down. Keep that knee up toward the ceiling. If you wish, you can turn your gaze to the left. It completes a little bit of the twist here. Bring your head back up. Now just bring that right foot back to the floor and then take the right foot all the way to the right side of the mat, shifting your hips to the right. Lowering your legs now to the left. Left foot still on top of your right knee. Releasing into your low back. This is a good psoas stretch. You can feel this right into your low back on the right side. Get a good stretch here. The psoas muscle is a deeper muscle though. It's a short muscle. It attaches to the top of your thigh bone. It attaches to the lumbar vertebra area. Okay, bring your head back. You're going to bring that foot back to center, repositioning your hips right down the center of the mat. So bring your hands behind your left thigh and extend your right leg out onto the floor. Now press into your right heel. Okay, you're just going to draw your left thigh in a little closer to your chest, giving that hip a little hug here, and then start to lengthen your left leg up to the sky. Okay, again, bend the knee and draw that thigh toward your chest. And then go ahead, release it gently as you straighten out the leg, flexing that foot as well. Again, bend the knee and pull it in. Now start to lift your foot to the sky, press into your heel gently, walk your hands up only as far as your hamstring will allow. Hold on to that leg. Let the arms be heavy. Okay, so let the arms, just the weight of the arms, just passively draw that leg more over your head. And you may find you can walk the hands up a little farther. Still pressing into your right heel. Arms heavy, just heavy arms. Good. And then again, just rebend your left knee. Keep your right hand on the left knee. Release your left arm out to the side. Still pressing gently into your right heel. Just start to draw your knee toward the right side. Come back through center. Release your left leg down by your right leg. Close your eyes and just feel the energy moving through your left side. Bring your feet flat to the floor again, close to your hips. Okay. You're going to cross right knee over left, or right foot over left knee. And again, depending on this knee, you can flex that foot. Bring your right hand to your inner thigh and just gently press it away. Again, no muscle in your hip at all being used, just gently starting to open the hip. Slide your right hand between the legs around behind your left thigh. Left hand comes around. And we're just going to draw your left leg in toward your chest. If you can, bring your hands to the shin below your left knee and draw that leg in. Again, flexing your right foot only if your knee is a little touchy here. Good. Now just release your left foot to the floor, right foot over knee. Open your arms like airplane wings. So you're going to walk your left foot a little to the right side of the mat and then lift your hips and let them follow. Legs now dropping to the left. Maybe that right foot will come all the way down and you can keep your gaze to the right. And then keep that right knee also going up toward the sky. Keep your right knee going up toward the sky. Good. Now come back up to center, gaze looks up. You're going to walk your left foot as far to the left as you can, lifting your hips, let them follow. Legs are going to drop to the right. Right foot still on top of left knee. You can gaze to the left if you wish. Doesn't really matter. We're just finding a little stretch into the psoas again. And you can feel that nice stretch also into your left back. Still let the breath move deeply into the belly, ribs, chest, and slowly out. Good. Bring your left foot back to the center of the mat, repositioning your hips as well. We're going to bring our hands to the hamstring and back of your right thigh. Left leg lengthens, heel to the floor, pressing gently away. So draw your right thigh in close to your belly. And then slowly begin to extend that heel up to the sky, flexing the foot gently. And again, we're going to bend the knee and pull it in. Oh, release the hip flexor. Feel that. Once again, press it up. One more time, draw it in. This time you're going to lengthen, heel pressing to the sky. And then just walk your hands up only as far as your hamstring will allow. Let the weight of the arms start to coax the toes more over your head. After a few breaths, you may be able to walk your hands up a little farther. Still pressing into the left heel. Feel that release of tension as the hamstring opens. I don't know about you guys, but hamstring stretches, I just love hamstring stretches. Just the weight of the arms. We're not forcefully drawing the toes back. We're just allowing the weight of the arms to open behind your leg. And you're just going to bend that right knee. Wrap your hands around the shin. Draw it in close. Left heel still pressing away. Left hand on knee, right arm out to the side. Start to draw your knee toward the left side. Keep that right shoulder down. Come back through center and then lengthen that leg out next to the left. And just feel that side. Close your eyes. All right, so bring your knees back in. Give them a little hug. Okay, take both legs up to the sky. Both legs up to the sky. Take your arms out like airplane wings. Now press gently into your heels. And just lower your legs as far to the right as you can without allowing your left shoulder to leave the floor. Hover there for a few breaths. And guide your legs back through center. Begin to lower them, still flexing the feet, lower to the left as far as you can, like you want to touch your toes to your feet or to your hand, but do not let your right shoulder lift. You might only come about a third of the way down, if that. So just find that place, hover. Return your legs all the way back up and bring your knees to your chest. Give yourself a little hug. Good. Maybe a little rocking from side to side. All right, open your arms again like a T. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Drop your knees towards your right elbow. Okay. Now, straighten out your left leg. That's the top leg, as though you want to take your toes to your right hand. All right, feel that? Good. Now, slowly take that left leg up to the sky. As you get it up there, you're going to start to bend that knee. Right leg is going to straighten out, and you're going to roll to the left, as though you want to touch your right toes to your left hand. Okay? Then inhale, right leg up, bend the knee. Left leg goes up and straightens, and you're going to roll to the right. Continue this with your own breath for a little bit, okay? So inhale as you lift up, and then exhale, reach the toes towards your hand. Slow movement. Keep the shoulders on the floor. Do one more time each side. Eventually bringing your legs back up, hugging them into your chest. Then keep your toes touching, open your knees, reach up between your legs to grab the pinky toe side of your feet. Open your legs as though you want to press your feet to the ceiling, knees bent. Then start to roll gently, rock from side to side as you draw one knee down towards your shoulder and then the other, moving in happy baby. Good. As you move through your happy baby, see if you can start to lengthen into the opposite leg, taking that leg out as straight as you can. Feel into the back of the leg, the hamstring, even into your calf muscle. Good stretch. Plus, this should feel really good on your low back. Giving yourself a little kidney massage here. Good. Press. Oh, good. All right. So bring yourself back to happy baby. Release your feet. Draw the knees in. Give yourself a hug. Okay. Release your knees. Keep your legs bent at that 90-degree angle and bring your arms up to the sky. So you're going to rock to seated without touching your toes to the floor. You're going to come into a bent-kneed boat pose. Rock up. Bent-kneed boat pose. Okay, now take a deep breath in as you exhale. Slowly come back down, pulling your belly in as you do. Back to the floor. Whew. All right, again, roll up. Engage, and slowly, slowly back down, pulling your belly in as you do. We're going to take one more. Roll up, bent knee boat. Good. You can straighten out your legs if you wish. Make sure the shoulders are rolling back, chest is lifting, belly engaged, knees can stay bent. Release feet to the floor and give yourself a little hug. Good. All right. Take your legs so they're not real close. We want about 90 degrees here. And bring your hands behind you, rolling your shoulders down your back. Fingers are pressing forward. Feet flat to the floor. Train tracks the legs, hips hip width apart. Just take a breath in and press your belly to the ceiling. And then exhale, release. Again, lift up, press the belly up, look up to the ceiling. And exhale, release. All right. How are we doing here? Let's do some other movements to open up the back. Find a comfortable seated position. If you wish to sit up on a block or a blanket, which actually I'm going to do, all right, folding your blanket maybe to make a bolster. So we're going to be in a seated position for a bit, and it's probably best to maybe elevate the hips slightly. So if you have a blanket that you can fold, if you have a yoga block, or if you have some other kind of firm cushion to sit up on. Okay. There we go. We're going to start with the soles of the feet together. Now, move to the front of your bolster or whatever you're sitting on also, so that your back doesn't round. We want to feel a neutral pelvic floor or a slight tilt to the front. Roll your shoulders down your back, bring your hands to your feet, and just let your knees drop gently to the side. Take a nice breath in, just lift the chin and draw your chest forward. Don't bend at the belly, okay? We're not rounding, we're just lengthening. We're just drawing the chest forward, opening your feet as though you're opening a book, lowering the knees down. I'm going to be placing my elbows into the knees just to coax them a little bit deeper. Keep drawing the chest forward. Now you can feel the tailbone slightly sloping up in the back. Good. Then just neutralize the neck. We don't want to throw the head back. So now we just want to take the gaze a few feet in front of your feet. angle, Baddha Konasana, Baddha Konasana. Good. And from Baddha Konasana, we'll move into butterfly pose. So let's come all the way back up and take your feet one footprint in front. Again, we're going to take the hands to the feet. Inhale, draw your chest up and forward, and then lengthen as you draw the heart towards your feet. In this pose, however, once you lengthen forward, then release your neck and soften into your back. So you will have some rounding here. Just open, soften into your hips. We're still drawing forward, but this time we're just releasing everything down. The chin tucks. And then release, come all the way back up. All right. Just shake the legs out. Beautiful. I'm going to stay on my bolster. I like my hips being a little elevated. We're going to move into a wide leg seated position, Upavista Konasana. So opening wide, heels pressing gently away, toes to the sky. Again, my hips are elevated a little. This will help as well with the pelvic tilt. Okay, so we're going to move into a forward fold. Some of you may wish to have a block or something to put your hands on so that you can actually rest into this fold. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chin just a little, breath in, and start to draw your chest forward. Walk the hands out. See if you can get the elbows to the floor so you can actually relax down onto your forearms. If you cannot, place your forearms on a block, a firm cushion, a book, something that you can just relax yourself down into. Still pressing into those heels. All right, pressing into the heels actually helps to open the hips a little bit more. You may find yourself coming down a little deeper. And we feel the pelvis lifting up and back, tipping up and back and down in front, allowing more rotation. Keeping your gaze then just down by your fingers so the neck is long. As you hold the pose, you may be able to walk the hands out a little farther. Use your hands to walk yourself all the way back. Okay. Bring your right leg forward. Bring your left foot high up into your inner thigh. Going to move into Janu Shirshasana. So we want to turn our navel to face the right thigh. All right, hands by your side. See if you can relax the left hip and knee. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, start to walk the hands out. Now, depending on your knee, you may have to adjust where this foot is. Okay, again, flexing the foot will help to take any itchiness or touchiness out of the knee. Janu Shirshasana, head to knee pose. So again, just find that place where you can soften a little deeper. And then come all the way back up. Okay. We'll take the revolved. Bring your right hand around behind you. and take the left hand to the outside of your right leg. Inhale as you lift up. And as you exhale, we're going to start to lengthen down as though you want to bring your left shoulder to your right knee. So take your gaze over your right shoulder. Then use your hands again to help you come all the way back up. Good. Let's bring that left foot to the floor. You can keep that foot here. If you wish, you can cross it over to the outside of your right thigh. You can keep that right leg coming forward, or you can bend the knee and bring that heel towards your left side. Make sure that both sitting bones are on the floor. We have to make sure that in this case, the left hip isn't coming more forward of the right. Keep them equal, all right? Left hand goes behind you. Right arm can wrap that knee. Or you can inhale, take your right arm up, and exhale, elbow to the outside of your knee. Press your left hand down, inhale, grow tall, and then exhale, move your navel to the left, then your chest, and then your chin. See if you can walk your left hand back a little bit more, maybe taking it more to the right, so that you can draw that left shoulder back and expand across to your chest. Take a nice big breath in, and as you exhale, come back to center. Take both of your hands to the right side and just take a counter twist, and then release. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Take your legs back to the front, shake them out. All right, so you're going to keep left leg coming forward, pressing into that heel, right foot high up onto your thigh. Again, I'm still on my prop. You can be on the floor or you can be up on your prop. Okay, and you're just going to turn yourself a little so that you're facing out over your left leg, hands on the floor. Roll the shoulders down your back, breath in. And then exhale, walk the hands out. Find Janu on this side. Feel into your back. This side is a little more challenging for me. And, we know our bodies are not symmetrical. So maybe one side you're going to feel into your back a little bit more than the other side. I finally gave in last week and took my toenail polish off. I am not used to this. I desperately needed a pedicure. Find space, breathe. Use your hands to walk all the way back up. And we'll take the Avrita Janu Shirshasana. Left hand comes around, right hand to the outside of your left leg. Inhale, come up tall. And as you exhale, you're going to slide that hand down. Again, as though you want to try to take your right shoulder towards your left knee. Start to look over your left shoulder. Find that twist. Feel this one. Little different here. Little different using that twist. Little more right side stretch, low back. Then again, maybe not. Maybe your body's doing this a little differently than mine. Then use your hands to help you come all the way back up. Good. All right, bring the right foot flat to the mat. Oh, come up tall. You can stay right here, or you can take the right foot to the outside of that left thigh. And again, you can keep that left leg moving forward, or you can bend the knee and bring that heel around by the right side. Make sure both sitting bones are grounded so that the sacrum, the pelvis, remains neutral. Right hand goes behind you. Left arm can wrap the knee, draw it in, or you can inhale, arm up, elbow to outside of thigh. Press the right hand down, inhale, grow tall, and then exhale. Navel to the right, chest and chin. Matsyendrasana, moving into the twist. And again, maybe can you walk your right hand a little to the left so you can draw that shoulder back and expand across your chest. Breathe. Breathe in and then release. Come all the way back. Take your hands to the left. Just a little counter twist. Come back out. Undo your legs. Good. And then just find Sukhasana. So just a nice comfortable pose. Maybe just lining the heels up with midline. Again, I'm at the very front of my prop. So the hips are still lifted, knees down. Roll your shoulders back. Good. Bring your right hand to the outside, left fingertips on the floor. Let's inhale, take that left arm, turn your palm, reach up high, and then just exhale into a nice side bend. Press your right hand down, root the left sitting bone. Inhale, reach up again. And exhale, maybe take that right arm out a little farther. And just open a little deeper. Inhale, reach up. And one more time. So hold this pose, just not the breath. So playing with the pose. Remember, we're not jamming the shoulder into the ear. Shoulder stays down. You can walk the right fingers out if you wish, or just keep them right where they are. Okay, wherever you want. Keep your chest rolling toward the front. Keep that left shoulder back. Keep your left sitting bone grounded. Inhale, reach up, and exhale down. Bring your hands to your thighs or your laps. Close your eyes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feel the breath moving into the left side. Good. Open your eyes. Left hand to the side, right fingertips to the floor. Start to inhale, right arm, turn from shoulder to fingertip, reach up high. Exhale as you press your left hand down, release that shoulder down, press the right sitting bone down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, maybe take the left arm out just a little farther. Again, release. Inhale, lift up. And one more time. Exhale. Now keep that left shoulder down away from your ear. Do not jam it into your ear, okay? You can walk the hand out if you can, if you wish. You can maybe bring the forearm to the floor if you can. Just make sure that that right sitting bone stays grounded. Draw the right shoulder back. Keep the chest moving toward the front. Then inhale, lift up, and exhale. Bring both of your hands back to your lap or your thighs. Roll your shoulders down your back. Breathe in and breathe out. I almost yawned. In again and out. Beautiful. Okay, so if you can, roll over your knees and come into table pose. If not, just moving your seat off to the side, just take your legs to the side and move yourself into table pose. Okay. With your toes pointed, moving toward the back of the mat, knees in line, with your wrists, which are right under your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Let your chin drop. And just sway a little from side to side. Even the hips. Let your head be heavy. Just find some swaying from side to side. Maybe looking over one shoulder, look over the other shoulder, wag your tail. Good. Come back to neutral. Inhale, tailbone up, belly soft. Look forward. Draw the shoulder blades toward each other. Expand the chest. Exhale as you drop your chin, round your spine from top to bottom, tucking the tailbone. Inhale again, tailbone up, belly soft. Look forward, hands press down, open the chest. Exhale as you drop your chin, round your spine, and tuck the tailbone. Inhale again into your cow pose. And exhale, tuck the chin, round your spine. This time just releasing your hips towards your heels. Let your arms remain out in front. See if you can release your forehead to the floor. Good. Now just walk your fingers a little wider, hands a little wider, pinky finger outer edge, and just a little forward so you feel some good stretch into your arms. Inhale, begin to lift up again to table, and then into cow. Tailbone, belly, head. Exhale, dropping the chin round your spine and press back. Inhale, roll up into the cow. Tailbone, belly, look forward, press your hands down. Exhale, drop the chin round your spine and press back. Inhale again, rolling out. Tailbone, belly, head lifts. Exhale, chin down, round your spine, press back. This time, inhale, draw yourself all the way to the front. Chest between your arms, lower your thighs, press the hands down, lift your chest, gaze forward, exhale, hips press back. Tuck the chin, round. Inhale, rolling out again, all the way forward. Release your thighs down, crown of head up, chest forward. Exhale, hips lift. Tuck the chin, round your spine, and press back. Inhale again as you roll forward. This time you're going to press down. Now press the tops of your feet down onto the mat and see if you can firm up your legs and just lift them just enough so only your hands and the tops of your feet are on the ground. Draw your chest forward. Draw your hands back like you want to lift the chest up. Good. Then slowly release. Keep your hands right where they are. Release all the way down. Ah. Good. Inhale, come into just a teeny little cobra. Feel the front body and back body working here. And exhale, release down. Inhale again, maybe a little higher. Keep the shoulders down away from your ears and release. Inhale again, cobra. Maybe a little higher. Shoulders down, elbows bent, belly drawing forward. Release your glutes and release. Good. One more time. Inhale, cobra, bhujangasana. Tops of feet, thighs pressing down, pelvis on the floor, belly drawing forward, chest in front of upper arms, triceps engaged. Release down. Ah, turn your head to one side, release your arms by your side. Now just bring your chin to the floor. Keep your hands by your side. Inhale, just your right foot, your right leg. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, just your left leg, lengthen. Exhale, release it down. See if you can inhale both legs. Exhale, release. Keep the feet, the tops of the feet pressing onto the floor. Inhale, chest and arms. Now don't throw your head back. Keep your gaze just in line with your head in line with your spine. And release. Coming into Shalabhasana. Okay, our flying locust. We're going to inhale, chin, chest, arms, and legs. One more breath in and release. Ah, good. Bring your hands back, positioning for cobra. Fingertips about 2 inches below the tops of your shoulders. Pointer finger coming forward. All right, elbows near your ribs. Inhale, come up to cobra. And then exhale, release your chin, curl your toes under. Press to a downward facing dog. Walk your feet in slightly so that your heels will connect to the ground, and then just walk your dog. Bend one knee and then the other knee. Press back for a full breath in, slow breath out. Just really, really feeling into your calves, your thighs, your hamstrings. Good. Come up on your tiptoes, lift your sitting bones high to the sky, tilt the tailbone up a little bit more. Fingers are spread wide, fingers pressing down, lower the heels. Just take some time here in downward facing dog. You know, I guess the dog groomers are open. Interesting how the dog can get groomed, but we can't. Holding your downward facing dog. This is an awesome pose. It touches so much of our body. And it's an inversion too. Come up on your toes. Release your knees to the floor. Release the tops of your feet and come up onto your knees. All right. Roll your shoulders. You're going to sit back onto your legs here. Let your belly rest down onto your thighs and reach your arms in front. Start to walk your hands toward the left. As you do, sweep the left arm to your back ankle, your heel rather, and just take your right arm to the sky. As you exhale, you're going to retrace your steps. Right arm comes down, both arms back to the front. Inhale, sweeping to the right. Right hand comes around to your heel. Left arm to the sky, lift the hips. Exhale, retrace your steps. Come all the way back down. Resting your belly on your thighs. So we're just going to flow this pose from side to side using your own breath. Notice though, as you continue with this flow, it becomes smoother, more open. Your hips are more open. The thighs feel more open. Okay. So inhale, sweep to one side. The opposite arm goes up and over. And then exhale back down all the way. And then just keep right on going to the other side. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Hips to heels, belly to thigh. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale. Again, this is with your own breath, so I may be going at a different pace. So get one more time each side. As you release your arms back to the floor, forehead resting on the floor, hips towards your heels. Come back to a table pose. And just as we did in the beginning, crossing your legs if you can, to roll over them and bring them to the front. Otherwise, just set your legs off to the side and bring them all the way to the front. Okay. All right. Bring your feet to the outer edges of your mat. Bring your hands behind you. Windshield wiper, knees from side to side. Now, let your legs drop to the left so that your left foot is near your right knee. Bring your hands up in front of your left shin. Come up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in and just start to walk your hands in back of your, so that they're lined up with your left thigh. Take a deep breath in and see if you can walk out onto your forearms here. Now, some of you may wish to stay here, but some other of you may be able to come a little deeper by, again, taking a breath in, open your elbows, and release your chest toward the floor. Maybe the forehead will rest on the floor, or you can turn your gaze to the left. Then pressing your hands into the floor, slowly come all the way back up. Back, 2 feet on outer edges, hands behind you, and sway the knees from side to side. Okay, we're going to drop the legs to the right. Bring your hands in front of your right shin, come up tall, and then walk your hands around behind you again. Chest now facing toward the back. Deep breath in. Exhale, walk it out. Lengthen forearms to floor. Again, some of you may just stay right here. You can feel as you're taking that breath, you're already challenging the lungs here, the diaphragm, in a twist. If you wish to go a little deeper, another big breath in, and then exhale, chest toward floor, maybe turning your gaze to the right, or just let your forehead rest on the mat. Then use your hands, pressing down, Guide yourself all the way back. Again, feet flat on the floor. Just one more time. Sway those knees from side to side. And then bring them back to the mat and lower onto your backs. So if you need any other pose before your corpse pose, if you need a back bend of any kind, bridge pose or upward facing bow or fish. Otherwise, if you're ready, you're going to allow yourself to settle in. Maybe soles of feet to the floor, pressing your soles of feet together, knees dropping toward the floor, or lengthening your legs out onto your mat. Let them come as far apart as you wish. Let your feet drop to the side. Okay, palms are up, arms again, at least a few inches from your hips or farther. Press the back of your head down, lift your back. Let your shoulders settle down, and then just release everything to the floor. Close your eyes. Become aware of the breath again as you draw it deep into the belly, into your ribs, and into your chest. Allow the breath to move at its own normal rhythm. Invite motion slowly back into your legs and your arms. Allow your head to move from side to side. When your body is ready, draw your knees into your chest and carefully rolling onto your right side, use your arms to guide you back into your seated pose. Once seated, roll your shoulders down your back. Rest your hands in your lap or on your thighs. Close your eyes. Take the breath deeply in through the nose, allowing it to leave through your nose or through your mouth, through that space between your lips as though you're blowing through a straw. So either Ujjayi breath or the straw breath. Open your eyes. Allow your arms to come down by your side. And with one more big breath, reach for the sky and draw the energy to your hearts. Thank you for joining me this morning for this gentle yoga class. I'll be back Saturday morning, 9 a.m. for gentle yoga, and that will be our 100th live streaming class since we started this back on March 18th or so. Okay, so I hope you can join me tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, BYOB, Yin and Restorative. Great way to end your week with some very relaxing yoga. I will put the schedule out Saturday evening, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. The light in me honors the divine light within you. Namaste.